Welcome to Cory Turner Talks Cars. We're in the car today. We're usually in our home studio, but I'm out and about, so I thought let's do this episode from the car, which I love to do, and it's been a long time, so we're back. Now, today's episode is brought to you by David Hall Music, David Hall Productions. If you're wanting to learn the piano or learn guitar or learn the drums or you name the instrument, David Hall and his incredibly talented group of instructors are there to help you expand your musical horizons. They are located in Southlake, Texas. That's northeast Tarrant County. But if you're anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you really want to learn or maybe even get better at the instrument that you play, or you want to learn to sing, these are the people you need to reach out to. I take lessons from them. Nash takes lessons from them. It's a great group of people, very talented people. I'll put their link in the description. This weekend marked our return to space. SpaceX was launched. I don't know about you, but I sat and watched it all the way. Super exciting. I grew up watching the shuttles launch. I grew up thinking maybe I want to be an astronaut. Maybe I want to go to space. How incredible that would be. I do have that motion sickness issue, so I don't know if it would work out. But it made me start thinking about the lunar landings and the Apollo missions, and maybe we can go back to space. I actually wrote a book called Revolution that was all about our exploration of space, especially the moon and putting a base on the moon. I thought, oh, wow, man, it's time to go back and read that book again. And one thing that I always loved about the lunar landers and the lunar landings, I love the lunar lander. I thought that was a cool thing. But I really love the moon buggy. Of course, that's the Lunar Rover Vehicle, the LRV. I called it the moon buggy. I think a lot of people did. That kind of that play off of dune buggy. And I thought today's episode, let's talk about the Lunar Rover. That is the one car that went to outer space and performed as it should. That one did not need to have maintenance issues, reliability issues, right? And it didn't. So I thought, let's talk about it. So let's jump in here and look more about the LRV. All right, so the Lunar Rover Vehicle, or the LRV, is a battery-powered four-wheel rover, and it was used on the last three missions of Apollo when they went to the moon. So that was Apollo 15, 16, and 17 during 1971 and 1972. They're properly known as, like I call them, the moon buggies, right? That's what we like to call them. Let's talk more about them. So they were built by Boeing, and each one weighs 460 pounds, which is really lightweight. When you look at it, I would have thought they would have weighed a lot more than that, but they only weighed 460 pounds each without any payload. It could carry a maximum payload of 1,080 pounds. So that was with crew members and anything they were wanting to carry around, plus any samples or things they were bringing back. It was designed for a top speed. Are you ready? We should do this on 0 to 60. A top speed of 8 miles per hour. I think any faster and they might just float off into space, right? So 8 miles per hour was the top speed of the LRV. And that's actually not too bad. Although it achieved the top speed of 11.2 miles per hour on its last mission. So when it went on the Apollo 17 mission, a little over 11 miles per hour. So they were pushing it on that mission for sure. They were transported to the moon, folded up in the lunar module's Quadrant 1 bay, and then after being unpacked, they were driven an average distance of about 30 kilometers on each of the three missions without major incident. And then these three, there was the three LRVs, there was three moon buggies that were used, and they were all left there on the moon. Incredible engineering feat. The moon landings, anyway, how we were able to pull that off, I don't know. Fascinating. And then the lunar rovers, knowing what you had to do, the space you had to work in, and to make something that was, what do we say, 460 pounds, but could carry over 1,000 pounds, drove over 30 kilometers on each mission, and had to do it without air, because if you drove off and it broke down, you were not going to make it back to the lunar lander, and they did with each one. So Boeing created some incredible rovers there. Those are awesome. So that is the secret car of the day, is the LRV, or you can say moon buggy if you want to do that. If you're playing our contest right now to win Dom's 1970 Dodge Charger Lego set from Fast and Furious, Lunar Rover or Moon Buggy, I'll take either one, is actually is going to be the secret car of the day. And then the other car that we're going to talk about, I saw one on the way here today. So we're going to do two secret cars of the day because I forgot to do one on Sunday's video. It is the 1991 Ford Mustang. So the 1991 Ford Mustang is the other secret car of the day. So we have two, and you can enter twice, one with the Moon Buggy and one with the 1991 Ford Mustang. So you can do that. Go to CoryTurnerTalks.com, click on the Contact Us form, fill that out, and you're entered to win. Don't forget to check out David Hall Music if you're wanting to expand your musical horizons. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and share. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And let's talk about cars tomorrow.